a mesmerizing hair brushing scalp massage by ASMR Massage. Begin just by taking the brush, going through her hair, making sure that initially there's no tangles or areas where it gets caught up in, allowing it to freely flow down her hair. Repeating the same movements several times, going from the top of her head all the way down to the tip of her hair. Allowing my left hand to smooth over the section that I'm brushing. And going underneath, starting at her neck, bringing the brush upward and down her hair. And doing some swirls, some small circles and waves, and other designs down her scalp. Moving the hair with it. I'm just kind of grazing the surface. And using the edge of the brush. Just taking the very top layer of the hair. Allowing what hair attaches to the brush release slowly as I back away. Then using a rocking motion with the brush, a rock around her entire scalp. And going from one side to the other along the long portion of the brush. Just kind of push very gently into her scalp. Then along the base of her scalp, use the shorter side for the same motion. And go all the way down her back, pushing with the brush as I go down. Then after that movement where I use a little bit more pressure, I go back into using a softer pressure. Brush your hair just normally for a little bit. to make sure that, once again, there's no spots where the brush could get stopped. But keeping contact from the very start to the end, their head, neck, and their back. Going a little slower over her neck, just to make sure it stays in contact. Now a bit slower, with a bit more pull, going all over her head. I take the brush, following my hand down her hair. Provide some nice tension. And then parting her hair, top layer from the bottom layer. Work on just her bottom section of hair, giving it that same pulling tension. I'm doing the same thing again to the top. First the left section, going above it, below it. And then the right section. Above it. You can get a nice pull. And then below it, between that, a nice pull. And putting all the parts back together. Giving it a few more pulls with that same tension. Applying the brush to glide along the entire length of the hair. And using the brush and just kind of patting it and twisting it just to barely catch any of the hair. And from the front to the back of her scalp. And kind of making waves on the top layer of her hair with the brush. Gathering small bits of hair with the brush. And going back for a little more. All the way down. Starting at the top by her hairline. Going all the way down to the tips, the end of her hair. Then brushing it out again, very slowly. Gliding my hand behind the brush. Allowing the hair to fall back into place. Clasping the hair between the brush and my hands. And pulling it away from the head. Working my way out towards the edge of the hairline. And working on the left side. Take my brush all the way across her scalp, moving the hair to the right side of her head. And going the opposite direction, starting on the right side of her head. Take it all the way across to the left side. And brushing her hair once again, returning it to its natural position. Just brushing it softly at this point. Getting lighter, slower as I end.